don't hear what I am saying. You only hate Ruth. And I told you before, get what I'm saying. Don't see who is talking. That one will help us in South Sudan. So let's listen to this one. There's a hidden short information I would love you to hear. Because this information is who is the killer of the Nuer people. The killer of the Nuer people is not President Kiir. The killer of the Nuer people is not even the Paul Nang everybody's talking about. These are people that are implementing a project. They are implementing a project that was planned by President Museveni. And a lot of people, including President Kiir and Mama Rebecca, knows that the person who have been killing the Nuer people is President Museveni. But who is President Museveni implementing his project through his President Kiir? And that's why, without everything, it has to be Museveni being consulted on what is the way forward. But all this long, we have been hating each other. Dinkas and Nuer have been turned to each other. Agwelek and everybody. The country have been mixed up. Because that is how it was designed. So that we will not find out. But from today, the killer of the Nuer people, the person who have been killing Nuer people since 2013 up to today is President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda. But who is implementers is President Kiir, is Paul Nang, and everybody. A question that I want to put into your mind before we continue is, the question is like this: what secret that Museveni did that Dr. Riek Machar is aware? Because the reason why the Nuer people are being killed, he is saying he's killing us because of Dr. Riek. You will hear from Mama Rebecca speeches in just some few minutes to come. What secret do Dr. Riek knows about Museveni that made Museveni to start hating Dr. Riek all of a sudden? So we all have a project to dig out what really President Museveni did that Dr. Riek knows. And you want Dr. Riek to die so that this secret can die with Dr. Riek. So from today, everybody in South Sudan, they are just implementers of what? Implementers of a project that was designed by President Museveni and then being implemented by his implementers. It's just like an NGO. The project is being designed from somewhere and then people come and implement it. So from today, Dinkas, Nuer, and everybody, the problem, I told you before that please check outside. The problem of South Sudan might not be inside. The problem of South Sudan might be outside. But who will listen to me? Nobody. You all just see me like Ruth. And some of you see me like a Nuer and all that. But to tell you the truth, Nuer, Dinka, Egwelek, and everybody, Shiluk, you are just victim of a project that was designed somewhere, and you happen to be the implementers, the actors. You are the beneficiaries. So Museveni is the owner of the project. President Kiir and his team are implementing the project, and then we are the beneficiaries. And the project is how we can continue to sell also his weapons, his helicopters, his guns, his weapons. So we are the project of Museveni. We will continue to die so that Museveni guns can be sold. Are you seeing? So let's watch Mama Rebecca speech. And then I will come, I'll talk in I'll talk in English, and I'll also speak in Swahili, because I'm also going to speak to the Kenyan people. Let's hear.
From 1991. But 1991 has been taken as a song with Dr. From 1991. But 1991 has been taken as a song with Dr. Riek's name in 1991 to destroy Southern Sudan. Oh, Kalambata 1991. Oh, 1991. What happened in 1991? The generations, the young generation now, like those people of those of them, they don't even know what happened in 1991. Now you are bringing it back and you are talking about it. Then I go zamani hapo gold to younger hook fijara gedima there yebra ube hook fogu. Ashano bo gold kalambeta ajere jalabo ma jalabo yunkan ta yawale. Inta gata hook fijara gedima. This is what exactly what happened. They all have carved belly. President Museveni, I call him my brother-in-law. He's a friend of Dr. John. He's a friend of people of South Sudan. We know this. But from 1991. But 1991 has been taken as a song with Dr. Riek's name in 1991 to destroy Southern Sudan. So, Sudan, this is what exactly what happened. They all have carved belly. President Museveni, I call him my brother-in-law. He's a friend of Dr. John. He's a friend of people of South Sudan. We know this. But Sudan, he knows with Salva. Because the same thing 1991 with Salva, 1991 with him and Dr. Riek. Dr. Riek did this, he betrayed the people of South Sudan in 1991. في زمن المشكلة حصل from December until April last year, I saw President Museveni 8 times. Explaining to him, Mr. President, you cannot kill the people, one tribe in Southern Sudan in the name of one person called Dr. Riek. How can you do that? You yourself here, Mr. President Museveni, went to war in Southern Sudan to go and fight with Nuer. Does it sound good in your economy? The first meeting with Riek and Dr. John, who organized it, was you. Now, why today you say that you don't want Dr. Riek?
I hope you hear that. That is Mama Rebecca speaking in 2015. 2015. She went and met Museveni several times, begging Museveni, why are you killing one tribe in the name of one person? She also said that the problem of South Sudan, Salva and Museveni knows. She also said, she asked Museveni, what happened today? What happened today with Dr. Riek? Because some years back, it was you when Salva and when Salva had a problem with who? When Salva had a problem with Dr. Riek, you called them and you had a meeting. Why is Dr. Riek bad today? So the question is, what secret do Dr. Riek knows about Museveni? That is the question. So from today, it's like a food chain. Museveni have a project of killing the Nuer tribe. And also killing the Nuer tribe is a project for him to sell his weapon, because his helicopters are the one that are being used. You saw when he sent the UPDF openly, and the international community, everybody saw him driving his Texas, driving everything to South Sudan. Everybody saw, and nobody say anything, including the international community. They didn't say anything. When he was bringing, they were just issuing documents, warnings that doesn't work in Africa. The warning of papers, letters doesn't work in 70s and also in in President Kiir agenda. So, let's come here. Museveni have a project of killing the Nuer people so that he can continue to sell his weapons. Now, when you come to South Sudan, how does he make sure that this project that he designed, he's implemented? Salva Kiir is the implementer. When Salva Kiir implement, Salva Kiir have to look for people to help him implement this project. And then everybody got involved until what happened? Until Dr. Benjamin Bolmes now came into picture. Bolman opened it. He opened it to the air. He put it to the maximum. He put it to the next level. He came now and introduced everything that they are all been afraid. The helicopters, the bombardment, antelopes and everything. And then from there, South Sudan now end up buying. They bought 12 helicopters. They spent millions of dollars. They were sent to Museveni. Even in the parliament of Uganda, you saw some months back, what happened? The MPs came out and complained. They were saying, how did this thing happen? How are these weapons and the UPDF sent to South Sudan? And we are not aware, and it was not discussed here. And some of them were killed, some of them were eliminated, some of them are in prison now. I told you people before that the problem of South Sudan might be outside South Sudan, not inside. Some of you, because the Dinkas are already seen by Nuer as their enemies, and the Dinkas see Nuer as their enemies, and they are Gwelek and everybody because they have been mixed up. We hate each other too much. Now, we could not see clearly. We could not hear what is happening. We could not check outside. Let's come back here. So, after now Salva Kiir become the implementer, me and you, the 64 tribe of South Sudan, become the beneficiaries. Some of us are now the people that are being selected in the villages to go collect. And they use the Nuer people to go and kill their own Nuer people. Even now, as we speak right now, we have Nuer generals in the Nuer land going in the name of killing their own people. You see the way the food chain is living. It's calm, it's calm, it's calm. Boom, it's land. So that tomorrow when they ask, Nuer were killed. Who killed Nuer? It was their generals. They will mention the names of the generals that have been killing the Nuer people. You see? Very funny. And then, if you go back to my old videos, because a lot of you have not followed me, you will find out I've talked to you about the peace agreement. Why is it like that? Why it cannot be implemented? Why is Salva Kiir behaving the way he's behaving? Because what Museveni wants is President Kiir to continue to belong in power. If Museveni was if he did not pass this election, Salva Kiir was not going to be president anymore. Because President Kiir is the implementer of President Museveni. And that's why anytime a decision have to be asked in South Sudan or have to be done, Museveni have to be consulted. President Kiir have to either send Bolmel, either send Mama Rebecca, either send anybody to go and discuss so that South Sudan decisions can be done. So from today, continue killing each other, knowing, continue hating each other, knowing, continue using those weapons, especially the Nuer generals. Continue using those guns. Continue killing your own children, knowing one day when they take this case to court, what will happen? It will be the Nuer generals being taken to court by their own people. That's how funny to interfere with my show. And that's why in 2013, who was the general? It was who? It was James Othmai, who was the Minister of Defense. This thing is designed in a very funny way. Tomorrow, January, they are general dunten. So that is the problem of South Sudan. The project came from Uganda. The owner of the project is President Museveni. Implementer is President Kiir. Me and you, we are the beneficiaries. That is it. And if you want to hear more, the video is in my Facebook. I've put it there. Now, allow me to speak in Nuer. Nueri guama. But they the benane. Kaga Nuere tikon. Ga Nuere tikon. Tingash ke yugwar ke IT. Gar Nuere tikon. Ti gwar ke ngash ke jeken. A de video. Tingash ke jeken a video. De lungo. A de documentaries a de leledi. Kwena let down. Yen ga Nuere to. Kwena let down. Kodi. Nathan one mera nen la roja nen jegwa me ka Facebook Nueri ya melele ne la video ni Nuere ti konte ya Nueri wangtin picture ni te ya wang ne Nueri la ja heke mayo jeke ke la weke ke mir so video ni na wang ke ne Nueri tela ramanenje no she na kon Nueri kon rodan tela ramanenje o Nueri wang ke tike kel kon ko telefoni kon ko maya we kwen ke ka Facebook ba ka kume Facebook Maya we kwen ke TikTok loke ke TikTok so titi take telephone kon tele ganura kel mode kut la wore lo aide mode dire de kan de telephone de kan ke de camera ni ke kan de documentary dum from 2013 nege ya na Nueri de documentary de lel from 2013 mani wale metana roye mani wanga ya wang na ka naser mani wanga fai wang na pana je kare loko kana wanga na ray pan ayud em video mama ya lel de gushe with mon de nen lakin kon hai obina evidence ni ba ke kwen tane keriyo ko bane evidence ni bane ko collect di so ngan baba jona gan warati konti ngash ke teke ke luanka yi ka gwar ko de documentary de la reken la re documentary na ka tadie mai gwasho ba wiano be la gwara wiana me ayot picture ni titi ke video ni titi Nasser ne me ulang ne me jube 2013 ne me 20 no biake lar nango video mo anene win mo ko Nathan one ya nene ken I believe na cell phone video ni tel rama news je sura ni ganti kon ya wara koma ma jurti gol ti tikela kon guame ma yaka kule je sura ni bike kule wiye so ya nene ken ane tingash ke liadi na kon na rodan so nana rodan day ajo juti ko bane ke bele ya we kaya ke nene kenen video ni ya ke nene kenen sura ni ti wanka na tin jurti wan mani dol jani mani nyer jani video mai ka kule jo sura ni la wi ne ken ko ya ke nen til rama nen ke mai ya ka kwen ka Facebook ba ka kume Facebook so kon gorna bana dan ngesh ko di maya ko le redwor bane nongrar mo bane na win mon ke le ko na ya ko le redwor Huh? So con, gorne bana ngulen, bana video ni dia, ba documentary balar. Yang bana rodan jor kawai, yang bana jur na kawai, yang bakon nang na yodan din kawai o ba jur, be bin, be documentary be balar, jorne, kon genocide me alare kone. Genocide alar ke 2013, genocide alar ke 2025, ke genocide alar tadi, ke genocide alar 2022, ko ya kon lere genocide ni tenyin wan, katil ke evidence ko kon akon reluctant, tane ke ignorant madung did. Panera lane. Kodi binodan. Ba ngashe tuo nuori ene ga kekeme ene nyin kekeme ene lat ke no kume Salva Kiir must go lat ke je ken kengu, because we are saying the government of Salva Kiir must go because our children are being burned alive, our mothers are being burned alive. When they're sleeping, helicopters come at night and burn them. But nobody knows, because the Facebook is covering it, the media is covering it. Not even one person that came out from anywhere, including all the medias, to do a documentary or to investigate. Why is it that the Nuer are fighting? Why is it that the Nuer are saying this? Because we have been given no option. If somebody is coming and tell you and killed your children, this person give you two options. I either continue to kill you without you saying anything, or I come and ban you, or you come and fight me. Because this is the two things that Salva Kiir government have given to the Nuer people. And that's the reason why the White Army came out. White Army don't come out anyhowly. They came out because their women and children were burned alive. The things that the Nuer, if it was another tribe, that the things that were done to Nuer were done to other tribes, if it was done to the Dinka community, no Dinka will be sitting in Juba now. All the Dinka will have lived. We have struggled with a lot of pain from 2013 up to today. If it was Shiluk that went through what Nuer went through, they will not even spend 1 month. No other tribe will manage to stay 13 years with the suffering that the Nuer went through. Nobody, no tribe in South Sudan. So when you see the Nuer are hungry, when you see the Nuer are very bitter, when you see the Nuer, even the one that only fights so hard for South Sudan to be good at turning and going to their people and cry with their mothers and their children, it's because what Nuer have went through for 13 years, South Sudanese, the 63 tribes cannot go through in 1 month. In 1 month, what the Nuer have gone through for 13 years, no tribe, the 63 tribes, no tribe can go through that. No tribe can manage to go through that for only 1 month. You cannot manage. So try to dig out. Don't become too much tribalist because you are a Dinka and you think you hate Nuer. How many times Nuer don't revenge? Nuer have a good heart. I told another guy earlier, I told them, don't treat this Nuer. Don't train them to stop becoming good-hearted people and become bad-hearted people. Because if they lose the good heart they have, and they start now picking all the bad hearts that are happening everywhere, and they put it and they start practicing, South Sudan will be bad. South Sudan will be bad. So don't train Nuer. Don't train Nuer to know how to do bad things that much. Don't train Nuer. It's not good. It's not good for the 64 tribe of South Sudan. It is not good. It is not good. Don't train the Nuer people to start doing bad things. Because the way you can do it, they can do it million times of the way you do it. Just once, they can do it. So don't train Nuer people to start behaving bad. It's not good. Because when bad things happen in South Sudan, it's only the Nuer that can come and say, please don't do this. It is only the Nuer tribe. And the Dinka community knows this very well. That the only brothers and the sisters they have is the Nuer people. He's the Nuer people. The Dinka, those Dinkas who have stayed with Nuer can come out publicly and testify and tell people who are Nuer. But if you try to push Nuer and continue to push them to the wall, a lot of people will regret. Because when they get annoyed, you cannot manage to convince them. Just like now they are annoyed, it is not easy to convince them. It will not be easy. Salva Kiir will go. This Nuer that have started singing that Salva Kiir will go, Salva Kiir will go. Salva Kiir will go because he have reached to this level of the Nuer. He have been used by Museveni and he have reached here. Salva is here in our throat. This is where Salva is. So Salva will go. But to the other tribes that are still, please, Nuer are not your enemy. Don't teach Nuer to do bad things. Don't teach Nuer to live their good heart and have a bad heart. This is it. Now, I will go to the Kenyan people and to the Kenyan president. And I will use Kiswahili. I will speak Kiswahili because Kiswahili ni lugha ya taifa ya Kenya. Swahili is an international Kenyan language. So this is the language I'm going to use. Wakenya wenza, sisi wa Sudu ama sisi Southerners, South Sudanese, wengi wetu tumesoma na nyinyi, masomo yenye tunayo leo ni yenyu. Tumesoma hiyo inchi yenyu, hiyo tu. Mumetuweka, mkatukaribisha, tukakaa Kakuma refugees camp, side za Lodwar, mkatuweka Dadaab, mkatukaribisha kwenu Kenya. Tukaishi kama madada na mandugu. Amujai kututreat vibaya, hakuna kitu mbaya mshai tufanyia. In 2005 kule Naivasha CPA ya South Sudan ikasainiwa huko. In 2011 mimi huyu mwenye naongea huku saa hii nilipiga kura Blue Spring Hotel pale Safari Park Road Thika Highway. Hapo ndo nilipiga kura. Ndio hapo ndo nilipigia kura ya independent, ya separation. Tulifurahi sana, mulifurahi sana. Wengi wetu tukarudi nyumbani Sudani Kusini. Kufika pale tukakaa vizuri. Baada ya mwaka moja vita tena ya 2013 ikaanza. Vita ya 2013 kuanza tena wenye walirudi nyumbani, walirudi tena Kenya, wakaenda Uganda, wakakuwa tena kama refugees. Mbona nakuja kuongea na nyinyi sasa hivi? Mumejua tumekuwa kwa vita kuanzia mwaka 2013 mpaka saa hii. But saa hii nimekuja kuongea na nyinyi juu kuna kitu muhimu sana yenye mnaweza tusaidia sasa hivi. Hii mwaka ya 2026 tunaambiwa sisi tutakuwa na uchaguzi. Hii uchaguzi tunaambiwa haina census, tunaambiwa tutatumia census ya 2010. Kwa hiyo wakati watu wangapi wamekufa? Watu wengi sana walikufa. Masaka ya 2013 mpaka sasa hivi watu bado wanakufa. Na tunaambiwa tutapiga kura na watu hawatahesabiwa. Watu hawatahesabiwa, tutatumia ile hesabu yenye ilifanywa 2010 before hata tupate independence yetu. Hiyo ni matusi kwa nchi yetu sisi wa South Sudan Kusini. Jana Honorable Tutkel na Foreign Minister ya Sudan Kusini walitumwa nchi yenu, wakakuja na wakakuwa na mkutano na President Ruto. Walikuwa wanaambia President Ruto awasaidie ili wafanye hiyo uchaguzi. Alafu President Ruto akawaambia ati atakuwa na wao. Sisi hatutaki hiyo uchaguzi ifanyike. Hatutaki hiyo uchaguzi ifanyike. Hiyo ni uchaguzi yenye itakuja kutuua zaidi tena. Nyinyi mmepiga kura miaka enda miaka rudi. Mnajua kura inafaa ikue haje na sheria zote za kura lazima zifuatwe. Na hapa kwetu tunaambiwa tutapiga kura bila sheria. Tutapiga kura hata stima nchini hakuna. Hakuna hata barabara. Hizi ballot box zitafanywa aje? Hakuna hizo zote. Ni kura gani itapigwa kama watu hawajafanya registration? Hiyo si kura. So sisi kenye mnataka mtufanyie, tumekufa miaka nenda miaka rudi, na hiyo imetosha. Hatutaki kudanganywa tena. Hatutaki kutumiwa tena. Muongee na rais wenu asiweke mkono yake kwa hii gava yenye inatuua. Juu tumekufa kwa miaka mingi. Miaka 13 tumekuwa kwa vita. Na tunauliwa na Museveni na President Kiir. But nyinyi mnaweza tusaidia hili, muambie president wenu asijiunge na chochote. Asijiunge na chochote to do with South Sudan government. Sisi ni watu Sisi ni binadamu. Sisi ni watu tu kama wengine, na nchi yetu ni nchi tu kama hizo nchi zingine. Mbona sisi tukufe na nyinyi muone tunakufa, na muweke mkono yenu tena hata tukufe zaidi? So nataka Citizen TV ya Kenya, NTV ya Kenya, KBC ya Kenya, KTN ya Kenya, na nahita kila mmoja wenu ukue mdomo wetu hapo, ukue macho wetu uko, hili sisi hata si tukule amani kidogo, tukue na amani, tujenge nchi yetu. To President Ruto, sisi tumeteseka sana, na umeona tumeteseka, na hata mkono yako ama gava yako imekuwa involved kwa hii peace, hii amani yenye inaitwa Tumaini Peace. Hii Tumaini Peace, hata jina Tumaini, Tumaini ni jina ya Kenya, ni Swahili word. Tumaini, Tumaini ni word ya Swahili, na haikuleta results yoyote. So tunataka wewe usijiinvolve, usiweke mkono yako tena kwa hii shida yenye imeshakuwa shida kubwa. Tumekufa miaka nenda miaka rudi. Usiwaunge mkono. Ujaribu hata si tupate amani, but sisi hawa watu tunataka waende nyumbani. Hatutaki story ingine, ni nyumbani tunataka waende. Tumechoka na tumechoka na tumechoka. To finalize, there is no peace agreement. There is no election that can be done with 2010 census before even we got an independent. What an insult. This is an insult to the sovereignty of South Sudan, because it's 2011 that officially we got independent of South Sudan, and we are being pushed back to 2010 before we even got our country. What are they saying? Because South Sudan officially became independent on 9th of July 2011. How are we going to use 2010 census? And how many people have died on the long run? We cannot lie to ourselves. Enough is enough. Salva Kiir must go home. Salva Kiir, he is the solution you have been looking for. Let him save the lives. And this project of Museveni, I want you and me and everybody, we hold our hands and we stop it once and for all. Because we have all become victim of project of Museveni. We have all become victim. Even went to a level of abusing us and calling us blues. What is it that Museveni have not done to us? He even you say they are Arabs and you cannot even identify who are the Arabs and who are not the Arabs. Salva have done a lot for us. Museveni have used this guy, and we cannot again have Museveni to continue to sell his weapons and we become the project. We become the implementer whereby all these weapons that he purchased from somewhere now will become and sell and will be to use to kill us. It is enough. That is it. From today, let's dig out. Nuari, lara documentary ni kaga ka wang ya wang na. Ate kaga nuara kel mabi kudwa loida mabi dualar. Mabi documentary lalar. Kotia tinyendiar. So, thank you, Malado. Malado said, Tumaini is hope. They say Tumaini peace. That our hope is where? Hope is us. So these people will not bring anything to us. If they want to bring 2010 census to come and do election of 2026, then that means we need to question them again. Who are these people? Where are they taking us to? Are they taking us back to Sudan? Because we got our independence in 2011. How come will we use census of 2010 and we got our independence in 2011? How? What is the hidden agenda that we don't know? And I want to leave all of you with the homework. And also homework for myself. What secret do Dr. Machar knows about President Museveni that is making Museveni today to hate Dr. Riek? Because that is the question that comes out from the speech of Mama Rebecca. South Sudan is our country and it's our business and it's our project and it matters to us. It has to build it. It has to make its decision. And we have been turned against each other and we kill each other on and off. Like whoever is dying today, when people go to war, whether they are Dinka dying, whether they are Nuer dying, whether they are Chiluk dying, whether they are Equatorian dying, these are South Sudanese dying. And yesterday, when the war happened, and the war have been happening, whoever died yesterday, those are South Sudanese dying. Those are South Sudanese. Whether Dinka are dying, whether Nuer are dying, they are all South Sudanese dying. And just like I told you before, and I always show you, whether you like it or not, this number, this 64 number, might increase but can never decrease. This number, this 64, it can increase but can never decrease. So this number is there to stay. We must live, we must learn to step each other. We have to accept each other. We have to accept each other. Our problem is President Museveni. He is the project, is the owner of the project. And Salva Kiir is the implementer. So when we remove Salva Kiir, there's no Museveni. And Museveni knows that if another person comes, they will not implement his project. And that's why he's using President Kiir. And that's why, up to today, we have a question that I'm going to leave you in our hearts. Did Dr. John Garang just die? Was it just an accident in his helicopter? Or who killed Dr. John Garang? And you know, I know, Salva know, Mama Rebecca know, Dr. Riek know, Museveni know that Dr. John Garang was killed and the killers are walking now. But what more is being hidden? South Sudanese, don't sleep. Wake up, research about your country. Because it is your business, it is your responsibility to make South Sudan become great again. Long live South Sudan. Long live the 64 tribes. I said in 2023 and 2022 that there is no award for tribalism. But Salva Kiir have pushed a lot of people to that tribalism. And it is not good.